Are you investing in quantum computing? Today's video, we're going to be looking at and breaking down a couple companies with quantum computing, thinking of 2025 and also in the year's future. Now, when we think of quantum computing, it's the technology solving the most complex problems way faster than regular computers, which, of course, when it comes to healthcare, finance, logistics, even artificial intelligence, it is going to allow it to deliver just lightning speed. Some of these companies are really focused on it and building it out. With the first one we're looking at, International Business Machine Corp, which is IBM, state-of-the-art quantum research and development programs. They are putting a ton of money into R&D. They are still the number one leader within quantum computing. The firm has IBM Quantum Network, that which can access quantum processors on the cloud. Clients and researchers worldwide are using this technology in challenging the use of these higher level processors. Now, they are committed to scaling quantum technology to all different partnerships that IBM have. And like we said, they are still the front runner. Looking at the second one, it is Alphabet Inc. or Google. They have an entire quantum division as well by making headlines with the quantum supremacy by 2019 is what they achieved. But since then, they've really concentrated on developing its Sycamore quantum processors are meant to be problem solvers that can't be solved by any other computer method. So if you think about that, if they have the market and they are the only ones with the ability to solve some of these computer methods, it's going to be kind of crazy to have it all in one place. Now they are diverse. They have a diverse portfolio of quantum breakthroughs, which really makes it a long-term success. And also thinking of Google, thinking of YouTube, they are also the biggest company when it comes to search engines. Now, third one is Microsoft. Now, for now, Azure Quantum is still moving forward with that quantum computing, which involves placing those on cloud-based platforms, which is what IBM is already doing. So think about that for a minute. They're trying to catch up and trying to get to the point that IBM is already at. Their solutions are interconnected with classical computer tools, so they can work kind of in tandem, and they can also scale that quantum side. Now, of course, some of the rest of these I haven't heard of very much, but I definitely wanted to look at them. Now, the first one is Rigetti, Rigetti Computing, is purely play 100% quantum computing company. So if you think about really going in and not looking at everything else that they're focused on, everything else that they're building on, they are only in quantum computing, only in that space. They develop quantum computing, classical computing systems that really are used to solve real world problems. They work with government, private companies, and also the adoption of quantum technology. Very small utilized company, but because of the specialization, they can get a ton of things done. Now, of course, making this list is NVIDIA. This is recognized for, of course, building out those quantum computing processors and the simulation tools. GPUs and software application are invaluable for that quantum processor. Also, researchers, business preparing, NVIDIA still does have a long runway. Then when you incorporate the chip processors, cloud computing, as well as that AI technology, it is going to be crazy. Now we have two more on this list. The first one is IonQ. This is again another company that is pure play, just quantum computing. They don't do anything that will go public in the next years. So when you think of an IPO like IonQ, this is a company that works on ion trap technology, most reliable way to build quantum computers, teamed up with large, big companies like Microsoft, Azure, and AWS, focusing on the market advantage. Then there is D-Wave Systems. This is another one, quantum computing to solve problems, which is D-Wave Systems. Works with industries such as logistics and manufacturers. So if you think about this, some are personal side, some are government side. They are working on logistics and manufacturing, using this technology to really solve and fix a lot of problems that those companies have. And the final one we look at is WeMe IMI Hologram Cloud. Now this one, super interesting. A lot of people actually commented about this one in cloud computing. It is a AR-based holographic service and product in China. Now this is pretty interesting. They use augmented reality, advertising services, augmented reality, entertainment, and semiconductor related products and services. They are building AR advertising, which is kind of crazy. When you think about the movies, when you think about everything we see, having artificial intelligence or really augmented reality is going to be the next generation, is going to be the future. when it comes to some of the really quantum computing and being able to solve those incredibly complex formulas. So when we think of the capacity of quantum computing, it's like unlocking solutions for a ton of different industries. Also, when you think of the processing power that we can gain, that we can have with quantum computing, hooked up to artificial intelligence, allowing it to build and really develop faster, it's going to be kind of crazy. There are a lot of flagship companies like NVIDIA and IBM that are really ready for the large jump, that have the things in place. But further technological developments, business, governments will ultimately really have the cutting edge and an edge over the rivals that are going into this quantum computing space because of the ability to process data so fast. Investments from people with portfolios allocated in line with these trends will transform quantum computing. Proper research and development putting into this really creates a dynamic and fast changing area when it comes to tech. And overall, when you start thinking of quantum computing, and yes, I have been sick and I am still pretty sick, but overall, when you start looking at the investment in quantum computing, thinking of years ago with the dot-com bubble, but thinking of even before that, when, a lot of these larger companies like NVIDIA and AI started coming online, how are they going to be supported in the future? What is it going to look like? Investing in really some of those top quantum computing stocks. And of course, this list was comprised of across really a bunch of different areas. When you start looking at the best quantum computing stocks for 2025, you start seeing overlap between looking at Forbes, looking at Google, looking at, analytics, looking at Money Fool, looking at a lot of different sources. You can start kind of checking boxes and seeing exactly what companies are overlapped in a lot of different places, meaning they are on multiple radars, really with the quantum computing stocks that we could see, 2025, 2030, these companies really going to the moon with what they're doing and how they're doing it with quantum computing. You add in again that fact of the artificial intelligence. It is really built into almost everything right now. Me personally, I think of like using Alphabet, using Google. Even when I'm using YouTube, when I'm doing searches, things of that nature, there is an entire AI piece built now into YouTube itself. There's an entire piece built into YouTube, into a bunch of different things like Microsoft Edge. That AI with Copilot is literally built straight in there. So if we can increase the efficiency of these AI technologies through quantum computing, it's going to be kind of crazy when you start looking at companies, even thinking of Amazon and these larger companies that are literally building nuclear reactors to have the power to run these computer systems. It is off the charts with the power that they need to compute, but also the ability that they do have to compute in a very fast method. It's going to be crazy to see what the next 5 to 10 years do bring with technology. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.